Peace, my family, and round back to all. Those coming out in a good cocoon for the first time, welcome. There's your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all a good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good nine mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up. Oh yeah, in your higher natures and cleansing. Yeah, you know what's up. We gotta cleanse, cleansing. The loves. I came on here today to express how y'all feeling on this good journey with them. Hope you guys are out here taking care of yourselves and doing what you need to be do on this good journey to transform yourself and be who you truly are. You know, the real you, right? And I know this journey is not easy, but in time, once you begin to create a healthy routine for yourselves and begin to get on it and begin to work on yourself, and each and every day taking the time to set some goals and working on them each and every day through time and not giving up on yourself, you begin to smash them. So it's all about trusting yourself. It's all about listening to the Most High and having an open mind and a listening ear to understand and see, what's truly happening in your life. And if you don't know, a way to maneuver this life and this lifetime and this world, this planet, the Most High has given us a way to do that. And He has sent our Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi, to give us a way to get back to the Most High. And ultimately, this is why you're here. It's about preparing and correcting yourself and all the things that you have done in lifetimes and preparing yourself for the higher life, right? And ultimately, we must understand that it's things that we must do here now. We got work to do. And it's about purifying yourself and breaking away from the things of the world. Like we already been told and we already been warned by the appointed one, omnipotent Jesus, Yahshua, Tammuz, Horus. It's very important that we begin to listen, right? Because it's for our highest good, right? And once we begin to see that the distractions in this world is just to play you, right? To play games with your soul and trap you here. And you must understand that it's about making sure that you are out here taking care of your inner being. Oh yeah, it gets real. The journey gets real. The journey gets a lot of different emotions flowing and going for you. But we have to learn how to, of course, keep them in check, right? Because again, we're going to experience this. It's about release. So the experience is going to be real. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have experience all the different emotions that you do. That's why it's very important that when you're on this journey, especially when you walk into the unknown in the beginning, it's best that you spend time a lot alone in solitude. It's going to be needed along this journey because it's going to be times where you're not even going to want to be around people like that. Like, you're going to be only wanting to be around your own energy and spending time with the Most High. That is it. That is all. And that's really, truly all you need in this life, whether people really know it or not. Yeah, it's nice to have people that you feel that is, in your corner and things like that. And that's all goody, good if you have that in your life. But if you don't, it's okay too. Because most of the time, nowadays, you never know who is who. And you know what I mean? It's hard to trust people. People can't be trusted out here these days like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be for real. Like, let's just be for real. You know what this world is. So again, family, it's about you are what you attract, though. You can attract good energy to you, right? But you also be mindful of what that is, right? And who that is and who they are, right? And you don't know people, right? Until you know them, And at the end of the day, it's like all this is about is you. And, the journey is all about you. And that's the focus, right? Because that's what this is all about, to get your mind not on the Most High, and not, being in His purpose for your life, right? Your soul purpose, and you're forgetting about your soul mission and not remembering who you truly are. That's what this is about. And the only way you're going to get to know who you are is by having the right knowledge, right? And how the Most High has designed us and created this world, these planets and things that exist and everything around you, right? And who you are as a being and what you must do while you're here to correct yourself in these lifetimes and get yourself together, right? Because it's not about creating more, fates for yourself, more karmas for yourself. It's about really just, making sure that you out here cleansing your plate. It's about cleansing, right? It's about cleansing everything around you, right? That is not good for you. People, places, things, everything around you that is definitely leading you toward the path of self-destruction. You know what that is, right? Negative vibes, evil waves, all these things that is here to distract you and trap your soul here, right? So it's about disconnecting, right? Disconnecting from the world, disconnecting from all the things that you know is not good for you, right? That's what this is about. The bad habits that we cling onto, knowing that it's doing damage to our temples, right? The people that we listen to, knowing that they're negative and they got a lot of work to do and we got a lot of healing to do our own selves, right? And it's about tuning into the Most High, right? And He has appointed the omnipotent Jesus, Yahshua Temu's Horus over us to let us know, how to maneuver this life. And He has sent our master teacher, Dr. Malachi to prepare a way, let us know, and get us going, prepare a way for us to get back to the Most High. And it's about having that right knowledge, right? It's about knowing who you are. And it's about studying and reading and applying it to your life and being the being that the Most High wants you to be. And to get there, though, you have to start that shedding away process, right? The stripping away process, I like to call it, where you're stripping away the things that are no longer good for you. And it's about, again, setting goals for yourself, setting those goals, and eventually stripping it all away, right? Like for me, going along my journey, it started with my hair, right? I used to wear the wigs and all the weaves and all the things that, you see women doing, in an image of the beast and things like that, wearing that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it was about breaking away from those things. And I realized that it started to cause affliction within myself, making me feel like, there's something wrong with my own hair. And actually, I did love my hair, right? But in time, it came to a point where I felt like I needed, to look a certain way to, to feel good, or for others, to, in a way feel accepted, right? And that part right there was something that I felt like within myself, there's something wrong with that. Why is it okay for me to wear, those wigs and weaves and things like that, and y'all think that look good, right? But then when I'm wearing my natural hair and things like that, y'all look at me like, what's up with her? You know what I'm saying? See the contradiction, right? And it just shows me that people really don't want you out here being who you truly are. People are ill, right? And it's about healing. And we are definitely under this spell where we looking at each other and we seeing beauty and delusion is, right? In this la la land, in this fake world. Guess what? That wig, the weaves in your hair, is not real. It's not your real hair. It's fake. Everything that you put it on, all the makeup, is not real. It's fake, right? And that's just reality of what it is. And I'm speaking with love, because we're realizing that none of these things, all of these things, were traps to make you feel like you needed other things to make you feel, in a sense of beauty and being less of who you truly are, when you already are the image of the Most High, which is the image of beauty out here, beautiful in your own way, right? And we must understand this. We must understand that image that we are in is at the highest part of your being, is the best of your being, is divinity. And so we must understand that whatever you look like is beautiful, and it's enough, right? But we must begin to understand this and begin to take care of ourselves out here by not just continue to keep putting on this stuff. How about taking care of your hair? How about that? How about taking care of what you got going on? Taking care of your body, taking care of your skin, taking care of your health. How about that? That's what true love is, right? When you begin to start to love yourself, right? That's what that is. That's how you begin to break the spell, when you begin to start loving yourself. And at the end of the day, once you begin to really start taking care of yourself, like putting in the right proper nutrients that the Most High has told us to eat away, vegetarian herbs for your meat, eating in a way that the Most High wants you to eat. That's when, you're feeding your soul, you're feeding your temple out here. And that's when things begin to open up for you. It's about going in the inside out. You got to begin to take care of your insides before you can see the external or, the manifestations appear and happen in your life the way it's supposed to. When you begin to start moving and getting back in alignment in that way. Everything is connected, interconnected, right? So it's about your decisions, and it's about how you move. It's about your thoughts, words, and actions, and what you're putting out here. It's about making sure that you always staying positive, no matter how negative on the chaos and things that's happening out here. It's about what you are tuning into, right? It's about what you spend your time doing. It's like, if you really just examine your life and really sit back and really see what you actually wake up doing. Like, do you wake up and you get up? Do you think about our Creator? Do you think about the beings that procreate? Do you think about why you're here in existence? Do you think about just giving gratitude and thanks for even being here in the first place, for having life, existence? Do you think about that when you first wake up? Do you talk to Him outside? Do you thank Him? Do you show gratitude to the all? We're all a part of the all, and all is part of me, right? We have to understand that all of it is needed to feed your soul, because that's why you're here. And it's many distractions, right? Because most of the time when you get up, most of the time people are scrolling on their phones, listening to music, and question, what type of music are you listening to these days? Are you listening to things that uplift you, or are you listening to things that are low vibrational, that's giving you harmful messages, that's making your soul ill, right? Because most of the beats that's on here, nowadays with this music these days, is really, killing your brain cells. So think about that too, right? And also, we have to learn how to tune into, the natural sound of the universe, which is the sound, right? It's about tuning your body into, and that's very good. And if you don't know what that is, you can check it out. It's on the channel, not my channel, but it's on Dr. Malachi New York's YouTube. If you scroll through the students of a master teacher, you'll see someone got some meditation music up that he put out, the sound meditation that's good for tuning your body and getting more relaxed and getting more in tune. You should play that. That should help you too. And also getting rid of all these negative energies, right? And it's about cleansing and cleaning your house as well. Just as much as you are cleaning on the inside, you got to make sure that you also cleaning on the house externally, making sure that you keep your house in order. And it's very important that you do this, because it shows what's happening on the inside of you, right? Whatever your existence or reality is around you, right? So let's say if you have a messy house and things like that, that shows what's going on the inside. That means you're clouded, you got scattered brain, things are not quite in order. And once you begin to, look at that and begin to check yourself on how you've been moving, you begin to see what needs improvement, right? And how to maneuver your routine and how to get it going to where, you begin to move toward cleanliness close to godliness, right? And that's how you begin to put things in order with cleanliness and, and organization and purity, right? It's about making sure that you keeping all of that in order. And it's a beautiful thing, because, sometimes, if you do have kids and stuff, things are, what it is, and it's hard to keep everything together when you have them all around. But again, it's about making sure when, the time is right in your routine where you get it all in, that you can get it all together and straight. It's about making sure that you just keeping your house in order, Just as much as you want to take care of your body on the inside, you got to start taking care of your external as well, your house, you know, on the outside, right? And externally, the things around you. And it's about creating that inner peace, because ultimately, how you think you're going to be taking care of all these other things you got going on, all these other different priorities and responsibilities that we have in life, if you haven't even took care of your house, like the house you live in first, right? It's all about bringing that love and peace into your house first before you can go out into the world and do all these other things, or else, you know, something's going to be lacking, right? And you're wondering why it may not be as much peace in your house, because you haven't created the peace. You have to create the peace in your house. You have to keep that in order. You got to make sure it's love there. You got to make sure that it's home meals that's good for you, you know, nourishment there, right? Home cooked meals, not this fast food that's, you know, draining your energy. It's about making sure that you out here cooking things that's good for you. Yeah, in the kitchen, that's right. Yeah. Or if you're not really a kitchen cooker, it's about also making sure you're getting the raw in, when, you know, because that's the best of the best, right? The raw foods, right, in your body as well. Smoothies and juices and things like that, you know, stuff, how you eat, right? Because that is the best thing for your body, because most of the time when you cook it, it does take some of the nutrients out the food. So the best way to consume the food is actually raw. So again, hey, it is what it is. So I'm just saying, but that definitely will help you. And once you begin to get that together, because that right there may take a lot of time. People think that this journey is like, oh yeah, I got the information now. Well, when you start having to actually apply it to your life, though, that's when the journey really begins. When you really be getting to really applying it to your life, right? And creating the routine, or creating it, those goals, and smashing those goals and getting to it. When things start to get truly real, right? It gets so real, you get real with it. And that's where it starts, and you seeing where you at with things, right? And again, if you say you're going to do something and you don't, it's about setting the next goal until you do it, and don't give up until you do it, right? That's what this is about. It's about, oh, not because if you just said, oh yeah, I set a goal for myself, and then you didn't do it and you just give up. No, you can't do that. Not on this journey. You got to keep going. He's still living. The Most High still giving you a chance to get it together. Each day is a gift, family, for you to get your life together. So that's what I'm saying. The Most High is rooting for you, baby. I'm just saying, and loves you boundlessly, if you notice or not. Yes. And again, it's about getting to it. So that's why it's important, right? And sometimes, you know, it's taking it a step at a time. For me, I know along my journey how I started. I just started, you know, studying. I just started reading. I just started studying, right? That's how I began. And through time, as it begins to get, you know, what I need, my soul getting fed, right, through time, eventually it started making me want to get more into breaking those bad habits I had. And that's how I did it, breaking the bad habits. And everybody does it differently, right? So it's about breaking those bad habits, you know, through time. After I begin to get it fed, after a while, you look like, man, I can't be doing this anymore. I gotta set it go. I gotta let it go. It took years for me. But again, everybody's time is their time, right? But I'm telling y'all, this is how you can do it as well. It's about breaking away, right? And, you know, it is what it is. So each goal is set for you to, you know, break them all away, and break the chains. So again, all of it is for your well-being. And once you get back in alignment with what the Most High wants you to do, your whole life will begin to shift, and everything will open up for you, and the kingdom will begin to be lit, and you'll begin to see yourself for who you truly are. And wondering why you didn't do this before. Or why did I wait so long? Yeah, it's gonna feel like that too, because time waits on nobody, and the time is now. And this life is what you make it. You can decide to do whatever you want when you want. Remember that. And don't let nobody make it seem like, oh, you just got all these things to do. You got work, you got all this stuff to do. You have to make sure you create a routine, even with the responsibilities that we do have, that is beneficial for you to get all of your work done. Because just as much as you got work here to do, to build whatever you're building here in your life, you also got spiritual work you got to build. So it's all about balance. And once you begin to balance it all out, you'll be good to go. So, yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. And yeah, it sounds like, it may sound like, oh, that sounds simple, but when you actually start to do it, you can feel like, man, it's a lot. But when I say the simple life, what I mean by that is it's about creating your life into living severely simple, right? Not being trapped into all these things of, oh, I think I should be doing all of these things, when you could be focused on your spiritual development and growth. And also it's about having fun with it, making sure that you out here, spending time as well, doing healthy activities, and spending time with the ones you love, and having laughs, having a good time too, but making sure you out here having healthy fun. That's it. And yeah, enjoy life, right? That's what it's about. So it's about making sure you're always present, and you can easily drift off in the past. I know I do. And it's about always staying present though, because that's where you're at. Because when you're looking at all the past, you have to learn how to forgive yourself for that, forgive others, and keep it moving, right? And once you begin to see that you're not there anymore, and yeah, you had a lot of hurt and pain there, but you're not there anymore. You have overcome, family. And once you begin to do that and to really see that for yourself, man, you won't look back no more. And only thing you might look back in is all the things that you have overcome. And that part is beautiful. And as you move forward in life and begin to correct yourself and get yourself right out here, that's what the assignment is all about. Staying in alignment. So, I'm here, y'all. If you got any questions to ask me, a video want me to do or something, a topic on, just shoot it out in the comments or whatever. I'll be happy to answer. And all right. So I'm gonna leave it at that for now, family. Again, I want y'all all to know that you are loved beyond this world, and in it, we can spread that love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi. Peace, shalom, hashag, divine love, family, and wadu. And it's about getting in alignment with the Most High. Peace.